Hey y'all, we're back, and today we're doing a moon dance with a little hack. We're going to add the little carpet feet for the carpet from Aladdin. So today we're going to cut these out, glue them together, edge coat them, maybe. We'll see how it looks when we're done. And then we're going to sew them on, and then we'll complete the rest of the moon dance together. So let's cut these out. Okay, so now we have all of these cut out. You see that I've cut them to the best that I can. Some of them you can see the little white edge, some you can't. It's fine. I'm going to, they're too small to put interfacing, so I'm just going to use tape. And I'm going to tape half of them together, just the ones that look the best. And then we're going to sew these straight on to our cover. So let's go ahead and put tape. There we go. Now I'm going to match them up the best I can so that they look just like this. So there's one.
There's two. Here's three. And then you want to decide what sides you want facing up. Which ones look the best. Yeah, so there we go.
So I'm going to take out our little insides that I've already got completed. And so we have our main panel here. Hold on, let me mark the center while I'm here before I forget. So this just helps me put the center on it later. Okay. So here is our front carpet. And then we're going to put these, just going to sew them on right here at the corners, just like this. But we don't want it to interfere with the top stitch that's going to go all the way around when we're done. So we want to just kind of sew them on this little triangle, on this little tab piece. So I'm going to go and I'm going to sew all of these in a triangle, and then we'll use this tab to sew it down. All right, so I'll put this back. We have all the ones we want facing up. So if you want to hand crank these or whatever, you can. I'm just going to go slow and hope it goes well. All right, I made my threads long so you can tie it in the back if you want. All right, go slow. Turn your machine on, that helps. I'm going to try to sew like a triangle here. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to pull my threads to the back on this one because it's so little. All right. So it looks just like this, a little triangle. And let's do all of them now that way. All right. So now I'm going to pull all my threads to the back on these and tie them. We'll be right back. So we're back. So I've sewn all of our little petal carpet pieces and I've tied them in the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew them on to the front panel we're going to sew them right here at this little corner tip, and I'm just going to sew a stitch back and forth about 2 or 3 times right here. So it's just going to be fastened by those stitches. If you wanted to take your time and edge coat these and paint them, you can. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to edge coat the whole thing. I don't normally edge coat my Moondances. You can if you want to. I'm not. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want to tape them on, you can. I'm not. I'm just gonna wing it. And you can put these in any direction you want. Like if you wanted them to face in, you could. Face out, face at a direction. I'm just gonna do the traditional you know, pointy side out. So I'm going to line it up with the corner tip of the carpet here, and I'm going to hold it in place. You can leave your threads long if you want, so you can tie them to the back. I'm going to back stitch so that I know it's secure. So I'm going to line up the tip with the yellow corner, and I'm going to put my needle down in my piece so that I know that it's there. And then I'm going to go forward and backwards a couple times. And that's it. If you wanted to pull it to the back, you can. I'm not. And I'll show you how it looks. And it looks just like this on the back, and then just like this on the front. And then you'll be able to bend this out of the way so that you can sew around the border when we're done. So that's perfect. So let's do the other 3 sides.
So we're going to line this up right here with the yellow. Again, I'm going to put my needle down first before we go. That way I know it's right where I want it. Perfect. Trim those threads. I'm going to trim all the ones on the back at the same time. So let's go ahead and make sure this is right way up. Right there at the yellow corner. Needle down on the tip. Now our last one.
And that's it. We're pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and trim my threads now. If you want to singe these, you can. I think we're okay. And then this is how it looks. If you wanted to color these with Sharpie, you could. I'm not. It's just going to be like this. All right, let's fast forward through the whole construction, and then I'll show you pictures at the end. Okay, so now that we've sewn that, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, light my threads on fire. And I'm going to see if I need to trim off any of the edges. Looks like a little bit here. That's not too bad. And then, so when we were sewing around our edges, we just folded back our little tassels so that they weren't in the way. And I think it turned out pretty good. So this is our Magic Carpet Moondance hack. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Talk to you later, y'all. Bye.